So, this is going to be a start of a new series. It took me half an hour to make the thumbnail. I don't know how long this video will be. I didn't write a script. I don't do that kind of stuff. So, as you saw in the thumbnail, we are going to talk about Aerodactyl and Flapple, Pterosaurs. Now, Flapple might not look like a pterosaur to you, but it is to me. So I'm gonna stick with that for now. Until they discover something else, or they just tell us what they are. So let's talk about Aerodactyl first, because it is a mess. So, Aerodactyl. Give me a few seconds. Aerodactyl. I don't know if you can see. Give me a second. Let me check. Aerodactyl. Ignore this just for now, because it's not really what I'm looking for. Aerodactyl. This is obviously the pterosaur, and thus is related to dinosaurs and birds. Not that closely, but close. Yes. Has a long tail, two crest-like short horns on the back of its head, and a sail thing on its back. And it has bird legs, which pterosaurs really didn't have. So, think of a long-tailed pterosaur real quick. Probably thinking of something like Dimorphodon or Rhamphoringoids. Something in there. Yes. Where does sound coming from? So, you would be right. They have long tails. The rest, the pterodactyloids, don't have long tails. They either have very short tails or little to no tail. Also, I should say, I will remake this video once they release another pterosaur Pokemon, which hopefully isn't this year. Hopefully. This year is going to end anyways. So, no. Aerodactyl would be a Rhamphorincoid pterosaur. They don't tend to have, do they have crests? I think some do. Monkey dactyls and those kinds. Maybe they do. But this kind doesn't look like theirs. No. So I'm gonna draw it. Oh, also I would say it's a long tail is a Rhamphorincoid. Rather large, because long-tailed pterosaurs are typically very small. And the largest long-tailed pterosaur found so far, I think, would be the I don't know how to read this. Give me a sec.
Derek.
No.
Derek.
Yes, that. So, yes, it's gonna be a Derek. I'm not reading that again. It's gonna be that. And how I'm gonna draw it, that's why you see a piece of paper. Ignore these books. These books are actually just put here just to be put here. They have nothing to do with what we're doing except for animals. I have a lot of books like these. Now let's see. Gonna draw Aerodactyl first because we just talked about it. Wait a second. Aerodactyl, does it have? Yep, it does. And its teeth are very messed up. Why do pterosaurs? Why do these pterosaurs have this kind of teeth? I am going to be drawing the other one, the Flapple, too, but it's gonna happen later because I'm drawing Aerodactyl, which I have not drawn this yet. The Halloween special, though, I don't know. And also, that's like one of the only exceptions I'm going to be talking about, and Pokemon that don't really look like animals. It's giving them, yeah. I'm probably not gonna be spending a lot of time on how they evolved, though, because I don't do that kind of stuff. Okay, your eyes are just this. When my brother comes back from school, I'm gonna have to tell him to shut up, because he's gonna come soon. Either I finish the video first, or he comes back and ruins everything. So, I gotta do this quick. I forgot its teeth, and its nostrils. So it's big, and then its teeth are very messed up. Here, some here, there, its teeth. It's very messed up teeth. And then, how do I draw its crest? That doesn't really look like what I'm trying to do. Let's round this off first and deal with that later. It has a very big head. Not as big as those Asda kids, but rather big. Either that or it's perspective problem, and it's definitely perspective. It also has a very narrow neck, I just realized, which I am not going to change because it's kind of inaccurate to me. Actually, no, I'm going to change it. Here, yeah, a bit narrower, not too much because it's a Pterosaur, and it's a reference image I'm using. And also different spots you can see, I'm actually going to paint them basically the same color. I said recording. Is it? Yes it is good. Or else I'd be wasting a lot of time. Its crests are very weird. But I finished them. That's a good thing. It's also supposedly very fluffy. Because why wouldn't it? It's a pterosaur. It's related to birds, so it's gonna have some form of feathers. Pigno fiber. And time for its sail on its back. I don't know why it needs this. It probably doesn't. Either it's like because it doesn't really have a crest, it needs a sail to attract mates, or it's really just a designer's choice, or it's both. This is gonna be based off of the reference image, so might not look particularly good. Also, sorry for literally flipping the whole entire thing upside down for you, but that's literally like my only way. It sounds too thin. Also, probably should deal with its legs first. About its bird feet, I'm gonna just not draw it into bird feet. Yeah, basically that. I know they have 4 toes, but I'm too lazy to draw the 5th one. The 4th one, why did I say 5th? Yeah, this is much better. Also, why does its fingers look like that? Its claws aren't particularly large either, and it apparently has thumbs too. How is that possible? I mean, I know Aerodactyl kind of has thumbs. Kind of. But this isn't a Aerodactyl. This is a whatever it's called. I don't want to read that word again. Let's see. Yep. There. That's the first wing and a leg. Now time for the second one. Is this how it looks? Because I can't really see it. I hope it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, just to make sure. Yeah, you can see the whole entire thing. Good. Now, this. No, a bit too short, this wing is. Just a bit. There. Another wing. Oh wait, no. I just have to say this. They are so beautiful. Or at least they were. Now they're just a pile of rocks. And I know they are fossils, but fossils are basically rocks. Just in the shape of a bone. Of a thing that once existed, but doesn't now. And I'm also not going to put any effort on the other feet. On the other foot, because... No, I'm giving it. I'm giving it effort. I'm giving it individual claws. And I am bad at drawing claws. There. And another membrane here. And a long tail. I'm going to be drawing this tail longer than it is in the photo, because Aerodactyl has a reasonably long tail for such a large thing. And my house is also very noisy for just one person in here. Actually, why does Aerodactyl need such a long tail? It's a large pterosaur. Rather large. Okay, so this is Aerodactyl. I'm gonna be coloring it soon, hopefully. And Flapple. Time for Flapple. How long has this video been going? So, Flapple. I can't see how long the video has been going. This I'll see after I record it. So this is Flapple. You probably already know it actually. I don't know why I had to say this. So it has a weird crest thing. Still a long tail. But it has a crest. And it's very small. I don't know, rather small. I don't know how big it is. Probably not very big though. With its wings. Yes, so this time it's not gonna be a Rampharincoid. Rampharincoid, yeah, Rampharincoid. This is not gonna be a Rampharincoid. This time it's gonna be a Pterodactyloid. Pterodactyloid. Little to no tail, except this time it's a bit rather big tail with membrane stretching over it and a crest sometimes, like Quetzalcoatlus. Pterodos that doesn't have a crest. Pteranodon. Yeah. So I'm gonna be drawing Flapple now. Flapple is going to be a Pteranodon this time. Let me draw it right next to Rampharincoid. Hopefully I don't have to draw all the stuff again when they do add another one. Another Pterosaurs Pokemon. What's that for? Pteranodon. Oh, it's nothing. Okay. Gotta deal with it real quick, sorry. Oh, just my friends playing the rocket thing, flight. What's it called? Space flight simulator. Yes, now Pteranodon. Took me a long time to find a photo that is accurate. Didn't know I could just type in accurate. Yeah, that's an accurate Pteranodon. So this Pteranodon, for some reason, is going to be eating apples. Don't know why, but they do. So sorry for having to make you look at it upside down, but this is how it's gonna go. Actually, I just realized you can just flip your phone upside down. Yeah, you gotta put it on our table. You can't just hold it to watch this. Why? It's such a weird creature. I know I said they're beautiful, but just because they're beautiful doesn't mean they can't be weird. This time it doesn't have a beak. I mean, it doesn't have teeth. Why did I say no beak? It doesn't have teeth. So, and also I drew its beak a bit too long. Flapple has a very short beak for a Pteranodon. Maybe it's not even a Pteranodon. Based on the crest on its head, I am going to say that it is Pteranodon until they discover something new. Which hopefully at that time they're gonna also be adding a new Pterosaurs so I can do both at the same time. Okay, now this patch has to stretch out a bit further. And then time for the head crest. Probably draw. Do the crest first. No. Very weird crest. Don't know why they have to evolve something like this. But okay. Let's see. Yeah, points backwards. Yeah. There. Flapple has a very short neck. Little to no neck. Of course. So just a shorter neck and thinner neck. Yeah, that's gonna work. Also, most of the pterosaurs that have long tails are smaller, so this guy's smaller. You know, it's not that related to any of the pterosaurs that have long tails. You could convergently evolve them for display, even if it ruins its flight, like peacocks, which did the same. Why am I recording this at this time? I'm still having exams. Yep, that. And then its wings are just red for some reason. Alright, they're apples. Imagine combining a lizard and an apple and you end up getting something that flies. Also, why is Flapple a dragon type, but Aerodactyl not? If Aerodactyl's not a dragon type, Flapples really shouldn't be either. Even though I know they have their differences. Oh, right. There's like the Tyranitar and Tyrantrum thing again. In a similar, not in the same group. That's the point. Non-Coelosaurians and Coelosaurians. Whatever. That, and now you might be saying it's unlikely that Flapple is a pteranodon because the Aerodactyl is extinct. How Aerodactyl, the Pterosaur, is extinct. How is Flapple, which is also a pterosaur, not extinct? Well, I'm gonna tell you. Tyranitar. It's a dinosaur, but it's not extinct. And then there's also like what's it called again? It's the only sauropod in Pokemon that's extinct would be Aurorus, when there is Meganium, Tropius, and another one I'm not talking about yet. It's gonna be a future episode. Which was my original plan for this episode. Is to talk about that guy. But the force of me not wanting to draw a lot of sauropods made me change my idea. Because if I did choose that episode, I would have to draw 4 sauropods, which is too much. And also, oh, why does this thing croak? This thing croaks. This weird ass pteranodon croaks. Or at least that's what I think it's doing. With its cheeks, it's a bit amphibian-like. And just here. And I'm gonna make its tail look like there. Much better. Now, yeah, I think that's it. Oh wait, no, there's the other wing. How did I forget about its other wing? There, much better. And the two Pterosaurs, the two only Pterosaurs currently in Pokemon. Oh, come on! Much better. The two only Pterosaur Pokemon in... Yeah, the only two Pterosaurs in Pokemon are these two, and they're done. Time to color them, which is another nightmare because I hate coloring. Where's my pencil sharpener? Oh, come on, I can still hear you. What Aerodactyl? It's purple. Wait for it. Okay, they're not here yet. Good. What time is it? It's almost time. Almost time for my brother to come back. Oh, he's not. Somewhere else. Okay, good. Let's color Aerodactyl first, since it has less colors. So this is gonna be slightly more purple. In fact, these parts are gonna be slightly purple. Don't worry, it's not shiny. But it's shiny, I'm gonna paint it pink. I don't care what you do. Shut up. I'm recording.
Oh, I'm recording.
So shut up.
Sorry.
Shut up.
You see. Okay. Come on. Let's go. Yes, good. Thank you. Now, Pterosaurs. They are very weird. That's my impression. They are very weird. Are they not? Reptiles that flew with membranes on their wings with their pinky fingers. Some with weird head crests. Others with a neck the size of a giraffe. And some that are basically bats. Without echolocation. And laying eggs, I think. Pterosaurs laid eggs, right? We have no evidence that they didn't. Do we have evidence that they do? Do Pterosaurs lay eggs? Yeah, they laid soft eggs like snakes and lizards. Good. lighter coat. Back of its wings are gray, right? Yeah, it's gray. Hopefully this video gets to end soon. I think my phone is starting to run out of battery. I don't know because the thing that is holding my phone to record this, and also because I'm recording this, I can't check the battery. So let's just hope it doesn't decide to run out of battery, or it doesn't run out of battery. It can't decide to run out of battery. Yep, this is how it's gonna go. It's looking good so far. Aerodactyl from Pokemon is also very inaccurate. Not only its feet, but also its arms, and also its long tail, and also its size.
Lunar.
What did I say? Please. Thank you. Okay, that's done. This slightly purple. Yes. This here. Okay. And its wings, the insides and the outsides. These are going to be the inside of the wings, and that's an outside. Now about this. Dark. This is inside of a wing or the outside. No, it's just the wing. It's just not even a membrane, it's just a leg. Okay. So let's see, then that will be the outside of the wing, which means it's also gray. Alright, it has a giant sail. That's also one thing. It has a sail. Why does it have a sail? Why does it need a sail and a long tail, but little to no crest? That's a.
Do it first?
No.
No?
I'm recording. I already told you to. No matter what you do, shut up. I'm not about to swear again on this channel. Yet. Because I recorded a Origin Realms video, which I'm not going to release yet. The insides of the wings are purple. Why does it need purple wings? Ones that make it very eye-catchy. Alright, maybe that's a point. You need a sail. You need a sail, wings, a long tail, and some crest-like things on your head. Just to mate, of course. Just like any old Pterosaur. That's no, it's a bit too thin. Oh, come on. There. Much better. Just to color this back in. There. Purple. Is there. That's Aerodactyl. I'm gonna give it purple coat because why not? Just a bit. Since it's already purple, why not make it even more purple? There. That's Aerodactyl with a very purple coat. I'm not gonna bother giving it shadows because I'm not into that kind of stuff. Flapple time. This is gonna take a while. Now, which green is darker? And do I really care? Yes, I kinda have to care about this green. Is this good? It's a bit too dark. Like this one. Yeah, this one's even darker. No, it doesn't have. Its green finger doesn't go that far. Because that's literally as far as I can go. And just. Oh, come on.
That's it na.
No. I'm still recording if you haven't noticed.
I'll keep the boy.
Okay. Flapple doesn't have any legs. Why does Flapple have no legs? I need that question to be answered. Why doesn't Flapple have legs besides its arms? Okay, let's see. And then a red. No. This is gonna be a crest, which is lighter. Also gonna give it a lighter coat by giving it another shade of green on top. And there. Yeah, what a beauty. For now. I know in the future. I'm not from the future. So the insides of the wings would be yellow. So these are the insides of the wings, so they would be yellow. And then the underside, which is lighter. There. More yellow. But where do I apply it? feel like it's right here. And the crest thing. And then, yes, its eyes are a bit orange, but mostly yellow. I think I messed up its eyes. No, now the eyes are too round for Flapple. There. Where's the shade? This is it. There. And its crusts is a lot of red. This thing's colors are also very nonsensey. Or let's see, how do I say it? This thing's colors are also very eye-catchy. Yes, that's what I'm supposed to say. It's very eye-catchy because it needs to attract mates with a very apple-like coat. I guess they can also like hide in apple trees, which is one thing it does. When the apples evolve. Perhaps it didn't look like this in the past. Perhaps it just looked like any other Aerodactyl. Until they decided that they wanted to be an apple, which is when they made the choice to become an apple. So now, Flapples of the modern day are apples. They're apple Pterosaurs. And sadly, you can't really eat them. So I don't expect them to be very delicious either. Oh no, they could be delicious. They're mostly herbivores. They're mostly herbivorous, with maybe some bugs in their diet, which is basically chickens. Except these guys can fly. I bet they wouldn't have much meat. They're so thin. So yeah, I think this is the end of the episode. I'm gonna show you what I did. Eraser. Okay. These are Flapple and Aerodactyl. The size might be wrong, but I don't care. So I might name them. I will. Yeah, Pterosaurs. Do you see the word Pterosaurs? I think. Can you? No, you can't. You can't see the word Pterosauria. Can you? Yeah, Pterosauria. Just Aerodactyl and Flapple. So this is as far as the video will go. And it'll end somewhere around now, except stay tuned for October 31st, which is next week. I can kind of work on it. See ya.